your region, in your part of the country? Is it 6 o'clock? Is it 5 o'clock? Is it 7? What time is it? Well, whatever the time, it's time to wake up. Es hora de despertar. Wake up, people. It's time to wake up. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I'm here. I'm here. I'm in my bed. This is my bed. You might be wondering, hey, do you sleep on the floor? Yeah, I sleep on the floor. I sleep on the floor. I sleep on the floor. On the floor. Yo duermo en el piso. Yeah, I sleep on the floor. Can you believe that? Believe it or not, sleeping on the floor is good for you. Sleeping on the floor is good for you. Dormir en el piso es bueno para la salud. Sleeping on the floor is good for you. Sleeping on the floor, dormir en el piso, ¿verdad? Alguien me pregunta, oye, ¿tú duermes en el piso? ¿Ok? ¿Cómo se dice dormir? Dormir se dice sleep. Alguien me pregunta, ¿tú duermes en el piso? Do you sleep on the floor? Do you sleep? Do you sleep on the floor? ¿Duermes en el piso? Do you sleep on the floor? Do you sleep on the floor? ¿Duermes en el piso? And I answer, yes. Yes. I sleep on the floor. En el piso. I don't have a bed. I don't have a bed. No tengo cama. I don't have a bed. So I sleep on the floor. Yo duermo en el piso. ¿Duermes en el piso? Do you sleep on the floor? ¿Cómo se dice dormir? Dormir se dice sleep. ¿Duermes en el piso? Do you sleep on the floor? Yes. I sleep on the floor. The floor, en el piso. Yeah. Do you sleep well every night? Every night quiere decir todas las noches. ¿Cómo se dice todos los días? Todos los días se dice every day. ¿Y cómo se dice todas las noches? Todas las noches se dice every night. Every night. So, do you sleep well? ¿Duermes bien? Do you sleep well every night? Vamos a preguntar. ¿Duermes bien todas las noches? Do you sleep well every night? Do you sleep well? Do you? ¿Duermes bien? Do you sleep well? Do you sleep well? Do you sleep well? ¿Duermes bien? Do you sleep well? Do you sleep well? ¿Tú duermes bien? Yeah, I sleep well. Every night I sleep well. Okay, so let's talk about things like, health and sleeping and things like that. Do you sleep well? ¿Duermes bien? Yeah, I sleep well. Do you sleep well every night? Yeah, I sleep well every night. Okay, so people ask me, how can you sleep on the floor? How can you sleep on the floor? ¿Cómo puedes tú dormir en el piso? How can you sleep on the floor? Isn't that uncomfortable? Can you sleep on the floor? ¿Puedes dormir en el piso? Can you sleep on the floor? Well, you got to get used to it. You got to get used to it at the beginning. It's not easy, but because you get used to sleeping on a mattress. So, vean, do you sleep well? ¿Tú duermes bien? Do you sleep well? Yes, I sleep well. Yo duermo bien. Ahora, digo, I sleep on the floor. Don't you have a bed? I don't have a bed. Do you have a bed? ¿Tienes una cama? ¿Tienes cama? ¿Cómo preguntamos? ¿Tienes cama? Do you have a bed? Do you have a bed? Do you have a bed? No, I don't. No, I don't. Do you have a bed? ¿Tienes cama? Do you have a bed? No, I don't. I don't have a bed. I don't have a bed. Yo no tengo cama. I don't have a bed. So, how do you sleep? You don't have a bed? So, where do you sleep every night? I sleep on the floor. I sleep on the floor. Yo duermo en el piso. Duermo en el piso. I sleep on the floor. Yo duermo en el piso. Okay? Do you have a bed? Do you have a bed? ¿Tienes cama? Repitan ustedes, digan. Vamos a hablar inglés. Let's speak English. This is an English class, okay? We're going to be talking about health and sleep and dreams. But basically, this is an English as a second language class, okay? So we're going to speak English, right? Okay? So, do you have a bed? Repitan ustedes. Digan, do you have a bed? Do you have a bed? ¿Tienes cama? No, I don't. I don't have a bed. I don't have a bed. La respuesta corta, vean. No, I don't. Do you have a bed? No, I don't. You don't have a bed? How can you sleep without a bed? ¿Cómo puedes dormir sin cama? ¿Cómo puedes dormir? ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo puedes tú dormir? How can you sleep without a bed? Without, sin cama, without a bed. How can you sleep without a bed? ¿Cómo puedes tú dormir sin cama? How can you sleep without a bed? Sin cama. How can you sleep? How can you sleep without a bed? How? I mean, how can you sleep? You don't have a bed? No, I don't have a bed. So how can you sleep without a bed? Well, I sleep on the floor. That's what I do. I sleep on the floor. Yo duermo en el piso. Okay? So, ¿cómo puedes dormir? How can you sleep? ¿Cómo puedes dormir? ¿Cómo puedes tú dormir sin cama? Sin una cama, ¿cómo puedes dormir? Okay? Now, repitan, digan, how, ¿cómo? Digan, how can you sleep? How can you sleep without a bed? How can you sleep without a bed? How can you sleep without a bed? That's weird. That's really weird. How can you sleep without a bed? ¿Cómo puedes dormir sin cama? How? Well, I just don't have a bed. I think it's more convenient. Creo que es más conveniente no tener cama. You know why? Because you don't have to buy a bed. You don't have to spend your money. You see, a bed is expensive. ¿Cuánto cuesta una cama? Okay, vean. How can you sleep without a bed? Okay, for starters, it's more convenient for me. Es más conveniente para mí. It's more convenient for me to sleep without a bed. It's more convenient. It's more convenient. Conveniente for me. It's more convenient for me not to own a bed. Not to have a bed to sleep. Vean. It's more convenient for me not to have a bed to sleep. It's more convenient for me not to have a bed to sleep. Es más práctico, más conveniente. It's more convenient for me. Es más conveniente, more convenient. Más práctico. It's more convenient for me to not have a bed or not to have a bed. It's more convenient for me not to have a bed to sleep. Es más conveniente para mí no tener cama para dormir. It's more convenient. Convenient quiere decir práctico, conveniente. Convenient. Muy común esa palabra en inglés. Repitan, digan, it's more convenient. Hablen. I know it's early. I know. Yo sé que es muy temprano. But you have to talk. Can you hear me? Yes. You have to talk. Tienen que hablar. You have to talk. This is a lesson, okay? Welcome. Welcome to the morning show. Yes. Sleeping on the floor. That's the name of the show. The morning show, sleeping on the floor, waking up. Waking up on the floor. Yeah. So, para mí es más conveniente no tener cama. Repitan, it's more convenient for me. Lo que sea, ustedes les preguntan, ¿por qué tal cosa? Y pueden decir, it's more convenient for me. Es más conveniente para mí. It's more convenient for me. So, in my case, en mi caso, in my case, it's more convenient for me not to have a bed to sleep. It's more convenient. Pronuncien la palabra convenient. It's more convenient for me. It's more convenient for me not to have a bed. Para mí es más conveniente no tener cama. It's more convenient for me not to have a bed to sleep. And then somebody can ask, somebody may ask, but can you sleep? Isn't it uncomfortable? ¿No es incómodo? Vean, ¿no es incómodo dormir en el piso? Vean, is it not uncomfortable? Vean, is it not? ¿No es incómodo? Vean, is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? ¿No es incómodo dormir en el suelo, en el piso? Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? ¿No es incómodo dormir en el piso? Vean cómo es una pregunta negativa. Porque si fuera una pregunta normal, una pregunta así afirmativa normal, sería, ¿Is it uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Is it uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Pero como estoy preguntando, ¿no es incómodo? ¿Sí ven? No es incómodo dormir en el piso. No es incómodo dormir en el piso. Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Repitan esto. Le van a preguntar, bueno, cuando me pregunten a mí, ¿verdad? O a alguna otra persona que duerme en el piso, le van a preguntar, oye, ¿no es incómodo dormir en el piso? Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? ¿No es incómodo dormir en el piso? ¿Ok? Repitan. Díganlo. Van a preguntarle a alguien. ¿No es incómodo dormir en el piso? Repitan. Is it not uncomfortable? Pronuncien la palabra incómodo. Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Is it not uncomfortable? Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? ¿No es incómodo dormir en el piso? Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Is it not uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Ahora vamos a hacer una contracción aquí, miren. Is it not, lo vamos a contraer, vean. Is it not, vamos a hacer la contracción. Es decir, vamos a eliminar algunas letras para hablar más rápido. Entonces, en vez de decir, is it not uncomfortable, vamos a decir, isn't it uncomfortable? Vean, is it not se reduce, se contrae en isn't it. Isn't it. Isn't it. No es incómodo. Vean cómo se hace la contracción. Vean. Isn't it uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Isn't it uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? ¿No es incómodo dormir en el piso? Isn't it uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? Repitan. Isn't it uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? No, it's not. No, it's not. Actually, it's very comfortable. No, it's not. ¿No es incómodo dormir en el piso? No, it's not. Actually, en realidad, it's pretty comfortable. It's pretty comfortable. Actually, it's pretty comfortable. Actually, it's pretty comfortable. Me preguntan, oye, ¿qué no es incómodo dormir en el piso? Isn't it uncomfortable to sleep on the floor? No, no, it's not. No, no es incómodo. Al contrario, es decir, en realidad, actually, it's pretty comfortable to sleep on the floor. Actually, it's pretty comfortable to sleep on the floor. En realidad es muy cómodo dormir en el piso. Actually, it's pretty comfortable to sleep on the floor. En realidad es muy cómodo. Vean cómo se dice cómodo. Cómodo se dice comfortable. Incómodo se dice uncomfortable. Cómodo, comfortable. Incómodo, uncomfortable. Vean cómo se escribe comfortable. Vean. Comfortable. ¿Sí ven cómo dice comfortable? Pero ahora a la hora de pronunciar es comfortable. La F, esta F suena, la F como de ferrocarril. Escuchen. Comfortable. Comfortable. Cómodo. Repitan. Comfortable. Comfortable. Ahora, incómodo. Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Incómodo. Y cómodo. Comfortable. Incómodo. Uncomfortable. Actually, it's pretty comfortable. En realidad, es muy cómodo. It's pretty comfortable. It is comfortable to sleep on the floor. Okay? You gotta get used to it. You know, it's not easy at the beginning. I'll be honest with you. It's not easy at the beginning because you get used to sleeping on a bed since childhood. You know, since everybody sleeps on beds, like, you know, normal people get used to sleeping on beds. Normal people get used to sleeping on beds because since childhood, our parents make sure that we sleep on beds since we're little children. You know, our parents make sure that we sleep on beds. Our parents, nuestros padres, make sure, se aseguran de que nosotros durmamos en camas desde que somos niños pequeños. You know, since we are little children, our parents make sure that we sleep on beds, you know, because they're our parents. Ellos quieren que uno duerma bien, ¿verdad? Es su labor de los padres, okay? But then later in life, some people discover that it is healthier to sleep on the floor. Like many people in China, in Japan, Korea, India, actually sleep on the floor. Mucha gente en Japón, China, Corea, duermen en el piso. Many people, mucha gente, many people in Japan, China, Korea, India, sleep on the floor. Many people prefer to sleep on the floor. Why? Because it's better for your body. Es mejor para el cuerpo. It's better. Let me explain, okay? For that, we need, you know, when you're sleeping on the floor, look, when you're sleeping on the floor, especially on your back quiere decir de espaldas al piso. On your back quiere decir sobre la espalda, okay? When you sleep on your back, let me show you what happens. When you sleep on your back, what time is it? Oh, it's 7:24. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. You see, look, I'm on the floor. You see? I'm lying on my side. Estoy reclinado, estoy acostado en el piso y me siento cómodo, especialmente de espaldas, es decir, on my back, like this. You see? I'm lying on my back. And it feels good. It's pretty restful. It feels good. Se siente bien. You see, because the floor is flat and hard. El piso está duro. El piso está plano. Entonces mi columna vertebral se adapta al piso. You see? And I'm very comfortable. I can sleep like this. I'm trying to snore. I'm trying to snore. Estoy tratando de roncar. Okay? But yeah, it's pretty comfortable. You know, when you sleep on your back like this, it's better for your body because your spine remains in its natural shape. La columna vertebral se mantiene en su forma natural. Okay? Then, something else. You wake up, and what happens is that you can exercise on your bed. Like you wake up and you can do push-ups. Look, you can do push-ups. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so forth. You know, you can do push-ups. You can work out. You know, you can flex your legs. You know, you can flex your legs and exercise. You know, you're exercising. Like, you know, you can stretch. Stretch quiere decir estirarse. You can stretch on your bed. You know, you can stretch. You know, lying on your bed and you're exercising. Pueden hacer ejercicio en su cama, you know, and keep yourself in good shape. You don't need to go to the gym. No necesitan ir al gimnasio. You don't need to go to the gym. You can use your bed to exercise. Pueden usar su cama para hacer ejercicio. You know, you can use your bed. Pueden usar su cama para hacer ejercicio. You see, you don't need to go to the gym. No necesitan ir al gimnasio because you can, you know, for instance, you can do, flex your muscles like this, you know, and you're exercising, you know. Están haciendo ejercicio. You can exercise like this. You can, do crunches. You know, crunch son abdominales like this. You see? Working out. You're working out. Están haciendo ejercicio. You don't need to go to the gym. You can do your exercise on the floor. Because this is not even a bed. It's just a mat. Actually, these are folded throws, you know, blankets. These are just blankets. It's not even a mattress. It's not even a cot. Okay, so you can exercise. You can keep yourself in good shape. You can keep yourself in good shape sleeping on the floor, you know. So yeah, it can be healthier. You see, it can be healthier to sleep on the floor because, you see, your spine will benefit. You see, you can keep yourself, sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Okay, that's another thing. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Dormir en el piso te puede ayudar a mantenerte en forma. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Look, sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Dormir en el piso te puede ayudar a mantenerte en forma. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Stay quiere decir permanecer. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Dormir en el piso te puede ayudar a mantenerte en forma. La palabra shape quiere decir forma. So, sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Repitan esto. Digan, sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Díganlo. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. And that is a fact, because we have a spinal column. Look, this is the spine. This is my atlas of anatomy. Este es un atlas de anatomía humana. Atlas. It's an atlas of anatomy. Anatomy quiere decir anatomía. Anatomy. Atlas of anatomy. And this illustration shows the spine. This is the spine. The spine, la columna vertebral. Look, it has an S shape. Tiene forma de S. It has an S shape. Tiene an S shape. Una forma de S. Look, the spine. Spine es la columna vertebral. También se le llama spinal column, columna, or vertebral column. Las vértebras, vertebrae, the vertebrae, las vértebras, the spine, okay? So when you sleep on the floor on your back, that helps your spine stay healthy, Cuando duermen boca arriba se dice on your back. When you sleep on your back, your spine remains, you can help your spine remain in its normal shape, en su forma normal, ¿ok? Vean, stay in shape quiere decir mantenerse en forma, stay in shape, ¿ok? So, what can keep you in good shape? Okay. Someone tells you, you need to get into shape. You need to get into shape. Eso quiere decir, necesitas ponerte a hacer ejercicio, necesitas ponerte en forma. You need to get into shape. Vean. You need, tú necesitas. You need to get into shape. You need to get into shape. Necesitas ponerte en forma. You need to get into shape. Necesitas ponerte en forma. Vean, get into shape. You need to get into shape. Necesitas ponerte en forma, es decir, ponerte a hacer ejercicio. Y en español tenemos esa expresión. Estás en buena forma, ¿sí? O estás en mala forma. Te hace falta ejercicio. Repitan, you need to get into shape. You need to get into shape. Necesitas ponerte en forma. ¿Ok? You need to exercise. You need to You need to exercise. You need to exercise. Necesitas ponerte a hacer ejercicio. You need to exercise. Necesitas ponerte a hacer ejercicio. ¿Ok? Repitan. Digan, you need to get into shape. You need to get into shape. You need to exercise. You need to exercise. ¿Ok? Also, también, you need to watch what you eat. You need to watch what you eat. Necesitas cuidar lo que comes. Es decir, poner atención a lo que comes. You need to watch what you eat. You also need to watch. Watch quiere decir cuidar, poner atención. Watch what you eat. You also need to watch what you eat. Tú también necesitas watch, cuidar, poner atención con lo que comes. You also need to watch what you eat. ¿Ok? You need to keep in good shape. ¿Ok? Shape quiere decir forma. Vean. Vamos a decirle a alguien, hey, te mantienes en buena forma. Te mantienes. Oye, tú te mantienes en buena forma. Te mantienes en buena forma. You keep yourself in good shape. You keep yourself in good shape. Te mantienes en buena forma. You keep yourself in good shape. You keep yourself in good shape. Te mantienes en buena forma. You keep yourself in good shape. Te mantienes en buena forma. Repitan. You keep yourself in good shape. You keep yourself in good shape. Te mantienes en buena forma. You keep yourself in good shape. Good shape, fíjense bien cómo se utiliza in good shape, ¿ok? Él está en el hospital y no está en buena forma. Vean, no se encuentra él bien, no está en buena figura, no está bien, no está en buena forma. Vean, alguien que está en el hospital y que está mal. O sea, sobrevivió, va a sobrevivir o está sobreviviendo, pero está en malas condiciones. Porque eso quiere decir shape, condiciones. You keep yourself in good shape, pues es como decir, te mantienes en buenas condiciones. Pero él está en el hospital. Él está en el hospital. He's in the hospital. He's in the hospital. Él está en el hospital. He's in the hospital. He's not in good shape. He's not in good shape. Él está en el hospital. He's in the hospital. He's not in good shape. Cuando digo así, he's not in good shape, estoy diciendo él se encuentra mal. Él está en malas condiciones. Está muy mayugado el pobre. He's not in good shape. ¿Ok? Él está en el hospital y no se encuentra en buenas condiciones. Repitan. He's in the hospital. He's not in good shape. He's not in good shape. ¿Ok? Una cosa en mala forma, en malas condiciones, por ejemplo, esa casa vieja está en malas condiciones. ¿Cómo se dice malo? Malo se dice bad. Malas, bad. Entonces, esa casa vieja, that old house is in bad shape. Vean. That old house is in bad shape. Esa casa vieja está en malas condiciones. That old house is in bad shape. 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 La letra P al final, shape. 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 ¿Ok? Repitan. That old house. Digan esto. That old house is in bad shape. Esa casa vieja está en malas condiciones. That old house is in bad shape. Que sería lo mismo que decir, esa casa no está en buenas condiciones. ¿Cómo sería eso? Es lo mismo decir no en buenas condiciones que decir en malas condiciones. Entonces, ¿cómo se podría decir esto mismo? That old house is in bad shape, pero usando la palabra good en vez de bad. ¿Cómo sería? That old house is not in good shape. 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 Esa casa no está en buena figura, en buena forma. Ok. This is a square, a triangle, a rectangle, and a circle. Okay, a square, a triangle, square, triangle, rectangle, square, circle, diamond, and star. Star. This is a square, a triangle, a rectangle, a circle, a diamond, and a star. Cuadrado, square, triángulo, triangle, rectángulo, rectangle. You know, the shape of your screen is a rectangle. La forma de su pantalla del teléfono, the shape of your screen es la pantalla. Esta es la pantalla. Su pantalla, aquí está su pantalla. Esta pantalla, ¿qué forma tiene la pantalla? The screen. Look, the screen is a rectangle. Su pantalla, el teléfono que tienen en su mano o la pantalla de su computadora es un rectángulo. The shape is a rectangle. La forma que tiene, your screen is shaped like a rectangle, ¿verdad? Son formas, son figuras, miren. A square, a triangle, a rectangle, a circle, a diamond, and a star. You see the shapes, las formas, shapes. These are shapes. Estas son formas, shapes. A square, triangle, rectangle, circle, diamond, star. Repitan, digan, repeat after me. Digan esto. Estas son formas. These are forms. I'm sorry, shapes, no forms. Forms son las formas que se llenan. Esas son otras cosas. Estas son shapes, figuras, ¿verdad? Shapes, formas o figuras. These are shapes. Repitan. Square, un cuadrado, square. Triangle, rectangle, circle, diamond, quiere decir diamante. A esta forma le decimos rombo. En español, un rombo se dice diamond. The shape of a diamond. Star, estrella. Shape, the shape of a star. It's in the shape of a star. Ok. Esta galleta tiene forma de estrella. ¿Cómo diríamos esto? ¿Cómo diríamos eso? Esta galleta tiene forma de estrella. This cookie is shaped like a star. Vean, esta galleta tiene forma de estrella, es decir, está shaped, como decir está formada, está hecha en forma de estrella. Vean, this cookie, una galleta, imagínense, think of a cookie in the shape of a star. Vean, this cookie is shaped. Vean, this cookie is shaped like a star. Esta galleta está shaped como estrella. Está hecha en forma de estrella. Repitan. This cookie is shaped like a star. Esta galleta está hecha en forma de estrella. This cookie is shaped like a star. Otra forma de decir esto, another way of saying this, the same. I'm going to say the same. I'm going to express the same thought using some different words. Okay, I'm going to change the wording. Voy a cambiar el wording. Word es palabra. I'm going to change the wording of this. Vean. This cookie is shaped like a star. Esta galleta está hecha en forma de estrella. Ahora voy a decir, esta galleta tiene forma de estrella. Tiene. This cookie has. Tiene, ¿verdad? Esta galleta tiene. This cookie has. Tiene. Has. The shape of a star. Vean. Esta galleta tiene forma de estrella. Aquí sí tiene, has. Has, tiene, ¿verdad? Tiene, has. This cookie has the shape of a star. tiene forma de una estrella. Tiene la forma de una estrella. Vean cómo se dice en inglés, ¿verdad? Tiene la forma de una estrella. This cookie has the shape of a star. ¿Ok? Repitan. This cookie has the shape of a star. Esta galleta tiene forma de estrella. This cookie has the shape of a star. Okay? Now, let's say the window is a perfect square. Vean, the window is a perfect square. The window is a perfect square. La ventana es un cuadrado perfecto. Perfect quiere decir que cada lado mide lo mismo. Each side has the same measurement. Each side measures the same. Eso quiere decir que es un cuadrado perfecto. Un cuadro, ¿ya? It's not a rectangle, it's a square. The window is a perfect square. ¿Ok? Esa ventana tiene forma de cuadrado. ¿Cómo se dirá eso? Esa ventana tiene forma cuadrada o tiene la forma de un cuadrado. De un cuadrado, no de un rectángulo, de un cuadrado. Esa ventana tiene la forma de un cuadrado. ¿Cómo se dice eso? That window is shaped like a square. Vean, esa ventana está hecha en forma de cuadrado. That window is shaped like a square. That window is shaped like a square. Que sería lo mismo decir, that window tiene la forma de un cuadrado. That window has the shape of a square. That window has the shape of a square. That window has the shape of a square. Esa ventana tiene forma de cuadrado. Okay? Because maybe if you work in remodeling and you're trying to, you're trying to fix a window or replace a window, si están tratando de reemplazar una ventana and you're describing the specs, the features, you're describing the window because you want to buy another window or you're talking to the carpenter or the person fixing that window and you need to describe the window porque necesitan describir la ventana. Dicen, the window is not a rectangle. Many windows are rectangles. Many windows. I believe most windows, la mayoría de las ventanas, most windows are shaped like rectangles. But this one is shaped like a square. This one is a square. Esta ventana es un cuadrado, is shape, has the shape of a square. Tiene forma. Okay? So, the screen on your phone, la pantalla, is a rectangle. The screen on your phone is a rectangle. The screen on your phone, la pantalla de su teléfono, the screen, pantalla. The screen on your phone is a rectangle. The screen on your phone is a rectangle. A rectangle is a shape. A square is a shape. You know, a square is a shape. A diamond is a shape. A star is a shape. A circle is a shape. A circle is a shape. A square is a shape. A diamond is a shape. A star is a shape. A circle is a shape. Vean. A square is a shape. Un cuadrado es una figura, es una forma. A square is a shape. A diamond is a shape. A diamond is a shape. You say, wait a minute, a diamond is a shape? No, a diamond is it's a precious stone. Es una piedra preciosa, un diamante. Well, that's another kind of diamond. You see? Estamos hablando de la forma. Es como una estrella. Bueno, una estrella es un cuerpo celeste, es un cuerpo celeste, no es una estrella, es como el sol. Se estudia en astronomía. Pero yo no estoy hablando de la estrella que está en el cielo, sino de la forma. Igual el diamante, no estoy hablando de las joyas, de las piedras preciosas. Estoy hablando de la forma, shape. Vean. A square is a shape. Un cuadrado es una forma. A diamond is a shape. A star is a shape. A circle is a shape. You know, sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Sleeping on the floor, sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Dormir en el piso puede ayudarte a mantenerte en forma. Stay in shape, mantenerte en forma. Stay quiere decir quedarse, permanecer. Por ejemplo, stay where you are. Stay where you are quiere decir quédese donde está. Stay where you are. Stay where, donde you are. Stay where you are. Don't leave the house. No se salga de la casa. Don't leave the house. Don't leave the room. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. ¿Ok? Quédese donde está. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. ¿Ok? And just a reminder. Well, let's see. Stay quiere decir, Stay quiere decir quedarse. Stay where you are, quédese donde está. Ahora vean, dormir en el piso. Vean cómo se dice aquí. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Dormir en el piso puede ayudarte a mantenerte en forma. Okay, now repeat after me. Digan, sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Stay in shape. Escuchen. Stay, stay, stay. Sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Okay? Quédese donde está. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Okay? Now, it's early in the morning. What time is it? What time is it? Where's the clock? Oh, here's the clock. It's under the bed. It's under the pillow. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Look. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Okay? 8 o'clock. It's time. It's time for a reminder. A reminder es un recordatorio. A reminder. A reminder. A reminder, un recordatorio. Okay? You can send gifts our way. A reminder, un recordatorio. You can send gifts our way. Okay? You can send gifts. Pueden enviar sus regalos. Yeah. This is also a class. So, your gifts will be appreciated. You can send your gifts. You can send gifts our way. Our way quiere decir hacia nosotros, mandarnos a todos nosotros, a los que participamos en estas clases de inglés, ¿verdad? Minion, Sky, Chiquita, Icy, the other cats, Mr. Sloan, myself, para nosotros, si gustan enviarnos algún regalito pequeño, a little gift, you can send a little dog, like I have my goal, tengo mi meta para cumplir, si me pueden ayudar, if you can help me reach my goal, the 12 doggies, I don't know how many, or any kind of gift, okay? Small gifts, large, small, any kind of gift. Your gifts will be appreciated. Sus regalos se agradecerán siempre, con todo el corazón. Okay? So, just a reminder, feel free to send your gifts. You can send gifts. I know it's early, but you can also send your gifts. Okay, so, sleeping on the floor can help you stay in shape. Why? Well, like I explained, your spine has the shape of an S. Su columna vertebral tiene forma de S. Your spine is shaped like an S. Vean. Your spine is shaped like an S. Su columna vertebral está hecha en forma de S. Está hecha porque dice is shaped. Your spine is shaped like an S. Ahora puedo decir también, your spine has the shape of an S. Your spine has the shape of an S. Your spine has the shape, tiene la forma. Your spine, su columna vertebral, your spine tiene the shape of an X. I mean, of an S, not X, of an S. Vean. Your spine has the shape of an S. Su columna vertebral tiene forma de S. Look, your spine, su columna vertebral, look, su columna vertebral tiene forma de S. Your spine is shaped like an S. Okay, so when you're sleeping on the floor, cuando duermen en una superficie dura, una hard surface, that's good for your back. Eso es bueno para su espalda. You see, when you're lying on the floor, say when you sleep on the floor on your back, you see, when you sleep on the floor, you see on your back, like this. This feels very comfortable. This feels very comfortable. It feels good. It's good for your back. Eso le hace bien a la espalda. It's good for your back. You see, sleeping on the floor. So this is a very good position to sleep. Yeah? Oh yeah. It's good to sleep on the floor, but you need to get used to it. Se necesitan acostumbrarse, you know, because it's not easy at the beginning. At the beginning, it's not easy to sleep on the floor. You got to get used to it, you know. You got to get used to it because it's not easy at the beginning. At first, it's not very comfortable to sleep on the floor. Al principio, at first, it's not very comfortable. At first, it's not very comfortable to sleep on the floor. At first, it's not comfortable to sleep on the floor. Al principio, at first, vean, ¿qué quiere decir first? First quiere decir primero, pero cuando uno dice at first, quiere decir al principio. At first, it's not very comfortable to sleep on the floor. Al principio no es muy cómodo dormir en el piso. At first, it's not very comfortable to sleep on the floor. Repitan esto, digan, at first, at first, it's not very comfortable to sleep on the floor. Repitan. At first, it's not very comfortable to sleep on the floor. Al principio no es muy cómodo dormir en el piso. Díganlo, repitan. At first, it's not very comfortable to sleep on the floor. At first, it's not very comfortable to sleep on the floor. Okay? You need to get used to it. You know? You need to get used to it. You need to get used to it. Necesitas acostumbrarte. You need to get used to it. At first, it's not easy, it's not comfortable to sleep on the floor. You need to get used to it. You need to get used to it. It takes a few nights to get used to it. It takes a few nights of sleeping on the floor to get used to it. Okay? So, now I'm used, I've been sleeping on the floor for several years, so now I'm used to it. I'm used to sleeping on the floor. So for me, it is more comfortable. I mean, I can sleep on a bed, but, sleeping on the floor, and it's cheaper, because you don't have to buy a bed. It's cheaper because you don't have to buy a bed, You don't need a bed because, you get used to sleeping on the floor, and so there's no need for you to have a bed, okay? So also, we're gonna talk about health, physical health and mental health. Health is la salud, okay? So we're gonna talk about health, mental and physical health. How do you keep your physical health? Well, you need to stay in shape. Stay in shape, mantenerse en forma. Stay in shape. You stay in shape, and you keep your physical shape, your physical health. Right? You keep your physical health. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. When you stay in shape, you keep your physical shape. Te mantienes en forma. If your physical shape, you want to keep your physical shape, and you also want to keep your mental shape. Mental shape, your mental shape. You want to keep your mental shape. Okay. So Dr. Freud, he's a psychiatrist, or he was a psychiatrist from Vienna, from Austria. He was an Austrian psychiatrist. Él era un psiquiatra. And Dr. Freud discovered that thinking about your dreams is important for your mental health. Dr. Freud discovered that thinking about your dreams is good for your mental health. That's what he discovered. El doctor Freud descubrió que pensar, analizar nuestros sueños es importante para nuestra salud mental. Okay, so Freud descubrió, Freud discovered that dreams are important. Freud discovered that dreams are important. Freud descubrió que los sueños son importantes. Dr. Freud discovered that dreams are important. Freud descubrió que los sueños son importantes. Okay? So, Freud, this is an essay. Él escribió un libro que se llama La interpretación de los sueños, pero no es es más grande el libro. Nada más es un ensayo que escribió Freud, que tiene que ver con la interpretación de sueños también. Entonces, Freud comienza diciendo esto. Él dice, en una época, en la época en que no se había descubierto la ciencia no se aplicaba, la gente le ponía atención a sus sueños. Vean, people in the old days, people, la gente, people in the old days la gente in the old days, people in the old days, people in the old days thought that dreams were very important. People in the old days thought that dreams were very important. People in the old days thought that dreams were very important. People in the old days quiere decir la gente de la antigüedad. La gente de old days quiere decir la gente de antes. Thought, pensaban que los sueños eran importantes, muy importantes. People in the old days thought that dreams were very important. People in the old days thought that dreams were very important. La gente de antes pensaba, es decir, este thought es el pasado de think. Think quiere decir pensar. I think you're a very good person. Yo creo que tú eres una muy buena persona. I think, yo creo. I think, yo pienso. I thought, yo pensaba. Yo pensé. Vean, thought. La gente de antes pensaba, creía que los sueños eran muy importantes. People in the old days. La gente de antes, así se dice, la gente de antes se dice people in the old days. La gente de antes. People in the old days thought that dreams were important. Creían que los sueños eran importantes. Repitan esto, digan, people in the old days thought that dreams were very important. Repítanlo, digan, people in the old days thought that dreams were very important. People in the old days thought that dreams were very important. La gente de antes pensaba, creía que los sueños eran muy importantes. Entonces Freud descubrió ya en tiempos modernos, no en la antigüedad, porque en la antigüedad la gente interpretaba, había adivinos que interpretaban los sueños, pero en la época moderna Freud descubrió que cuando no analizamos nuestros sueños nos enfermamos de la mente. Freud discovered that when we don't think about our dreams, we become neurotic. Nos volvemos neuróticos cuando no estudiamos es decir, cuando no nos dedicamos a analizar nuestros sueños todos los días, dice el doctor Freud que corremos mayor riesgo de volvernos neuróticos y todo lo que conlleva. Eso descubrió el doctor Freud. Sigmund Freud. Freud discovered that thinking about dreams is important. Okay? People in the old days, la gente de antes, people in the old days thought that dreams were very important. La gente de antes creía que los sueños eran muy importantes. Why? Because, your dream life is part of your life. Your dream life is part of the complete you. You are a complete person. We live complete lives. We live a life, and dreams are part of that life. Vean, nosotros vivimos una vida. We live a life, right? We live a life. Nosotros vivimos una vida. We live a life. We live a life. We live a life. And dreams are part of that life. Look, we live a life, and dreams are part of that life. Nosotros vivimos una vida, y los sueños son parte de esa vida. We live a life. We live a life. Nosotros vivimos una vida, and dreams are part of that life. So if you don't think about your dreams, you're wasting an important part of your life, and you're going to pay for it. Yeah, if you don't study your dreams, if you don't analyze your dreams, si no analizan sus sueños, if you don't analyze your dreams, if you don't analyze your dreams, you're wasting part of your life. Vean, if you don't analyze your dreams, you're wasting part of your life. Si no analizas tus sueños, estás desperdiciando una parte de tu vida. Waste quiere decir desperdiciar. Waste. Waste, también así se le llama la basura. Pero you're wasting, estás desperdiciando. Si no analizas tus sueños, estás desperdiciando una parte de tu vida. If you don't analyze your dreams, you're wasting part of your life. If you don't analyze your dreams, you're wasting part of your life. Okay? So Freud said that dreams contain important messages, but it's not easy to understand the message. Dreams have important messages, but it's not easy to understand the message. It's not easy to understand what the dream is trying to tell you. It's not easy to understand what the dream is trying to tell you. No es fácil entender qué es lo que te trata de decir el sueño. It's not easy to understand what the dream is trying to tell you. So, a dream is trying to tell you something. That's what Freud discovered. A dream is trying to tell you something. Un sueño está tratando de decirte algo. Vean, a dream is trying, any dream, cualquier sueño, any dream is trying to tell you something. Any dream is trying to tell you something. Vean. Cualquier sueño está tratando de decirte algo. Cualquier sueño, el que sea, está tratando de comunicarte algo. You understand that? Any dream, cualquier sueño, any dream is trying, está tratando de decirte algo. Any dream is trying to tell you something. Any dream is trying to tell you something, but it's hard to understand what the dream is trying to say. But it's hard to tell, it's hard to understand. Okay? Any dream is trying to tell you something. Cualquier sueño está tratando de decirte algo, but it's hard to understand. You know, it's hard to understand, but it's hard to understand what the dream is trying to tell you. But it's hard to understand what the dream is trying to tell you. Pero es difícil entender qué está tratando de decirte el sueño. Yeah, any dream is trying to tell you something. Cualquier sueño está tratando de decirte algo. Any dream is trying to tell you something. But it's hard to understand what the dream is trying to say. It's trying to tell you. But it's hard to understand what the dream is trying to tell you. Pero es difícil entender qué te está queriendo decir, qué está tratando de decirte el sueño. Es difícil. It's not easy. You know? Any dream is trying to tell you something. Cualquier sueño te está tratando de decir algo. But it's hard. Es difícil. But it's hard to understand what the dream is trying to tell you. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to understand what the dream is trying to tell you. So Freud said that as a doctor, he tried to analyze his patients' dreams in order to find a cure for their disease. Okay? Freud found that many people with neuroses and mental illness had very, very big dreams, very important dreams, very meaningful dreams. You see, maybe you find that the dreams are boring, but if you study the dream is trying to tell you something. What did you dream about last night? You know, I had a dream. I was dreaming, you know, before waking up. Antes de despertar, vean, antes de despertar, before waking up, antes de despertar, vean, before waking up, antes de despertar, before waking up, I was dreaming. I was back in elementary school. Vean, before waking up, I was dreaming I was back in elementary school. Vean, antes de despertar, before waking up, I was dreaming I was back in elementary school. Antes de despertar, estaba soñando que me encontraba de regreso en la escuela primaria, en la escuela elemental, en la escuela primaria. Elementary school es la escuela primaria. So, before waking up, antes de despertar, before waking up, I was dreaming I was back in elementary school. Back quiere decir de regreso. I was back, que yo estaba de regreso. Vean, before waking up, I was dreaming I was back in elementary school. Has this happened to you? ¿Han tenido sueños así? Have you had dreams like that? That you're dreaming that you're back, you're a child again. Have you had dreams like that? ¿Han tenido sueños así? That you're dreaming that you're back in elementary school, or you're back when you were a teenager, or when you had a girlfriend, when you were 16, when you were 15. You know, when you have these dreams that you're back in time, you go back in time, que se regresan en el tiempo. Have you had dreams like that? ¿Han tenido sueños así? You know, has it happened to you? Okay, so if you have a dream, si tienes un sueño, if you have a dream where you're back in elementary school, it happens to many people. Mucha gente sueña eso, que están de regreso en la escuela primaria. Many people have dreams like that. Mucha gente tiene sueños así. So, thank you for your gift. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning, good morning. Have a great day, no, I'm not saying goodbye, I'm just saying have a great day, okay? But yeah, entonces si tienen un sueño así, le pueden decir a la persona, con la primera persona con la que hablan, ¿verdad? Le pueden decir, estaba soñando que me encontraba de regreso en la escuela primaria. Practiquen, si sueñan así, pueden decirlo así, miren. Before waking up, I was dreaming I was back in elementary school. Antes de despertar, estaba soñando que me encontraba de regreso en la escuela primaria. Repitan, digan esto. Before, antes. Before waking up, I was dreaming I was back in elementary school. Before waking up, I was dreaming I was back in elementary school. Okay? In my dream, I was a child again. In my dream, en mi sueño, in my dream, I was, in my dream, I was a child again. En mi sueño, in my dream, I was a child again. En mi sueño, yo era otra vez un niño o una niña, porque child puede ser niño o puede ser niña. Child es una criatura, es decir, en mi sueño, yo era otra vez un niño o una niña. In my dream, I was a child again. In my dream, I was a child again. But everything looked different. Okay? In my dream, I was a child again, but everything looked different. En mi sueño yo era un niño otra vez o una niña otra vez, pero todo se veía diferente. Todo se veía diferente. You see, I was dreaming, I was back in elementary school. I was in my school. Yo estaba en mi escuela, pero todo se veía diferente. Okay? In my dream, I was a child again, but everything looked different. Okay? Repitan esto. In my dream, I was a child again, but everything looked different. In my dream, I was a child again, but everything looked different. Pero todo se veía diferente. ¿Ok? Ok. In my dream, when I saw my teacher, I saw in my dream that my teacher was my boss, you know? My teacher, in my dream, my teacher was my boss. In my dream, my teacher was my boss. En mi sueño, mi maestro era mi jefe. Vean. In my dream, my teacher was my boss. My current boss, my present day boss, the boss that I have right now. In my dream, my teacher was my boss. En mi sueño, mi maestro era mi jefe. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Eso está raro. Eso es extraño. En mi sueño, mi maestro era mi jefe. That's weird. You know? In my dream, my teacher was my boss. That's weird. Vean, en mi sueño, mi maestro era mi jefe. Qué raro. That's weird. That's weird. In my dream, my teacher was my boss. That's weird. Okay? Now you can say it. Repítanlo. Digan, in my dream, my teacher was my boss. That's weird. That's weird. You know, I wonder what the dream was trying to tell me. I wonder what the dream was trying to tell me. I wonder, me pregunto. I wonder quiere decir me pregunto. I wonder what this dream was trying to tell me. I wonder what this dream was trying to tell me. Vean, I wonder, eso quiere decir me pregunto. I wonder what this dream was trying to tell me. I wonder what this dream was trying to tell me. Me pregunto qué trataba de decirme este sueño. I wonder, me pregunto, I wonder. Repitan, I wonder what this dream was trying to tell me. I wonder what this dream was trying to tell me. You know, because according to Freud, según Freud, according to Freud, all dreams have a meaning. Every single dream has a meaning according to Freud. Según Freud, todos los sueños tienen un significado. You see, Freud says, all dreams have a message for the dreamer. All dreams have a message for the dreamer. The dreamer has to find the meaning of the message. You see, Freud says, all dreams, any dream has a meaning. Dreams have a message for the dreamer. Dreams have a message for the dreamer. The dreamer needs to find the meaning of the dream. Okay, check this out. All dreams have a message for the dreamer. The dreamer needs to find the meaning of the message. Sigmund Freud said, all dreams have a message for the dreamer. The dreamer needs to find the message of the dream. Vean, all dreams, todos los sueños, all dreams have a message for the dreamer. All dreams, todos los sueños, all dreams have a message for the dreamer. All dreams have a message for the dreamer. Todos los sueños tienen un mensaje para el que sueña. Dreamer es el soñador, el que sueña. Para el soñante, para el soñador. All dreams have a message for the dreamer. Todos los sueños tienen un mensaje para el dreamer. All dreams have a message. Repitan. All dreams have a message for the dreamer. All dreams have a message for the dreamer. All dreams have a message for the dreamer. The dreamer needs to find the meaning of the dream. The dreamer, Freud said, the dreamer has to find the meaning of the dream. So, all dreams have a message for the dreamer. Todos los sueños tienen un mensaje para el que sueña. El que sueña debe encontrar el significado del sueño. The dreamer has to find the meaning of the dream. The dreamer has to find the meaning of the dream. El que sueña necesita o tiene que encontrar el significado del sueño. Meaning es el significado. Find, encontrar. The dreamer needs to find the meaning of the dream. El que sueña tiene que encontrar el significado del sueño. ¿Ok? Find es encontrar. ¿Ok? Now, repeat after me. Repitan. The dreamer needs to find the meaning of the dream. The dreamer needs to find the meaning of the dream. Ahora, una pregunta que se debe uno hacer cuando uno quiere estudiar las teorías de Freud es, this is the question that you need to ask yourself. This is the question that you need to ask yourself. Why? Why is it important to find the meaning of dreams? Why is it important to find the meaning of dreams? Why? Why is it important to find the meaning of dreams? ¿Por qué es importante encontrar el significado de los sueños? That makes no sense. I don't have time for that. I have to work. I have to take care of my family. I have to pay the bills. I have to, find entertainment, distractions, because life is hard. I don't have time to be analyzing my own dreams. Are you crazy? What? Find meaning in dreams? Who cares about that? ¿A quién le importan los sueños? Freud said, it is very important. Why? ¿Por qué es importante? ¿Por qué es importante encontrar el significado de los sueños? Why? Why is it important? Why is it important? ¿Por qué es importante? Why is it important? Why is it important to know the meaning of dreams? ¿Por qué es importante saber el significado de los sueños? Why is it important to know the meaning of dreams? Why? Why is it important to know the meaning of dreams? ¿Por qué es importante saber el significado de los sueños? Why is it important to know the meaning of dreams? That's a good question. That's a good question. Can you imagine? Freud became famous because of his theories about dreams and the unconscious and mental health. Freud was very concerned about the mental health of his patients. So part of a very, very important, very prominent part of his therapy was to analyze his patients' dreams. He would help his patients analyze his dreams. But you can analyze your own dreams. Ustedes pueden analizar sus propios sueños. And on this segment, en este segmento de la mañana, in the morning, este live mañanero, lo vamos a hacer para eso. Vamos a aprender los que quieran. If you want to, you can learn how to sleep on the floor. Vamos a ver quién quiere aprender a dormir en el piso. It's comfortable to sleep on the floor. Oh, look at my dog. You see my dog here? Icy, good morning. That's my dog, Icy. You see my dog? And my other dog? You know, we sleep on the floor. We sleep on the floor. Dormimos en el piso. We sleep on the floor. You see? This is a nice pillow. Icy, you're very comfortable. You make a very comfortable pillow. I'm just joking. Yeah. Yeah, but those are my doggies. That's Icy, and Sky. Sky, are you sleeping? Yeah, they're both sleeping. They're sleeping. You see? So this is where I sleep. Aquí duermo yo. This is where I sleep, on the floor. You know, and when you sleep on the floor, you can exercise, you know. You can keep yourself in good shape. Se pueden mantener en buena forma, you know, sleeping on the floor. It's really comfortable. You know, it's good for your back. Es bueno para la espalda. It's good for your back. You see? And you can exercise. You can, like, you know, you can do exercise. You can do, like, you know, you can do crunches like this. You can do push-ups, you know, push-ups. 1, 2, 3. You cannot do this on the bed. You need something rigid. You need a floor to do push-ups and, you know, things like that. So yeah, it's comfortable to sleep on the floor. You know, it's good for you. It's good for you. So that's what we're gonna do. This we're gonna talk about sleeping on the floor and the benefits, los beneficios de dormir en el piso. You know, it's cheap. It's cheap. You don't have to buy a bed. You know, beds are expensive. Son carísimas las camas. Y estas cosas las regalan. You know, estos, miren, las cobijas estas, these are blankets. These are just blankets, you know. These are blankets. That's all you need. You know, it's cheap. Es barato dormir en el piso. It's cheap to sleep on the floor. You save money. Se ahorran dinero no comprando cama. If you don't buy a bed, you save money. How much is a bed? Like what, $500? They're expensive, man. They're expensive. And this is cheap. And it's good for your health. It's good for you. You know? Can you hear me? Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about health and you know, the benefits of sleeping on the floor. The benefits of sleeping on the floor. We're gonna be talking about dreams and Dr. Freud, dreams, sleeping on the floor, and language. We're gonna learn some English because that's the purpose. You know, the purpose of this class is for you to learn English. Okay, so you gotta speak. And I'll be here tomorrow again at 7 o'clock. This morning broadcast, the morning live here, is at 7 o'clock Houston time, every day, okay? 7 o'clock Houston time. So I'll be seeing you here tomorrow, okay? I'll see you in the afternoon, in the evening, for the 6 o'clock today. A las 6 o'clock, and 8:30 Houston time, okay? So I'll be seeing you. Take care and, you know, enjoy life. Be happy. Be happy. Don't get in trouble. You know, stay healthy and be happy, okay? And don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. See you later. See you later, alligator. Woo! Yeah.